Hello, everyone. Welcome to Joe Consume Cinema. I'm your host. Who are we going to get to play this likable TV dad personality? I know just the guy. Get me Pedro Pascal. And today we have The Last of Us, Season 2, Episode 1. So a bit of a schedule change for us, but, justified given, how great this TV show has been, at least Season 1 thus far. And yeah, I expect great things from Season 2. So, bit of background on me on this whole world. I've never played the video game. I just watched the TV show and that's about it. I was blown away by the performances, the story, just everything was amazing in season 1. Even like the minor characters left like a deep impact on me. Just very very touching, even characters that were only in like one episode. But yeah, the writing's just been fantastic. The acting has been phenomenal. Like 10 out of 10 show through and through, and it just like came out of complete left field and blew me away the first time I watched season 1. So season 2 is going to be awesome to finally have up on the channel. I'm putting on hold the movie reactions just so I can get this out because things are tight as far as, what I can do editing wise within the week. Given the success of season 1 and how much I enjoyed it, I thought it was more than justifiable to switch up the schedule a little bit and, get this here rather than, first time reaction. And, that's only going to be for like a couple months. So we will get back to the normal schedule as soon as this is done and as soon as I'm done with the Severance edits, which should go faster. That's on season 2 already, like partway through season 2, and this is just starting. So I'd say about 8 weeks, maybe 10. Depends on how long this season is. But yeah, it should be a ton of fun. But before we begin, please remember to blank, blank, and blank. Channel's doing awesome right now. We are on the march to 5,000. In fact, we are very close to 5,000. We might even get to 5,000 by the time you see this video, which should be up in a day or two from when I film it. Trying to do a quick turnaround to kind of cash in on, all the attention that the show will be getting. It's very big. It's one of the reasons why I flipped the schedule, but also just because I really enjoyed season 1 and I have high hopes for season 2. I've launched the Joe Consume Cinema Patreon. Every member of my Patreon gets a guaranteed movie request. I have the first season of The Penguin, the second season of Squid Game, and the first and second season of Mr. Robot. Almost the third season of Mr. Robot, by the way. More than 40 reactions, creeping up on 50 reactions right now. Plus the guaranteed movie request. I feel that's a, really good offer for $2 per month. Also, you could join as a free member too. You won't get access to everything, but I will occasionally post, some early access stuff over there, a little bit of extra content. So there is some actual added benefit to actually just being a free member. Plus, even being a free member boosts the metric a little, brings a little more attention to the channel, generally just helps things out. Any support is always much appreciated. I always really appreciate it. And with that, let's get right to the episode.
Swear to me that everything you said about the Fireflies is true.
I swear.
Yeah, she has her doubts, but she's going to choose to believe him for now. And I did see the sneak peek trailer, so I know at some point it gets revealed that, he lied right here. It's a very interesting way to go with the story. The utilitarian thing would be to, sacrifice her to save the world. Given Joel's, background, what happened with his daughter, how close these two have become, it kind of makes sense the road he goes down. Fireflies buried the dead from season 1. I noticed the giraffes right away.
This place was the Fireflies.
Ed has a brother who runs an outfit in Seattle. A guy named Isaac.
He's a smuggler. His name's Joel or Joe. There's some confusion about that.
50s, graying, beard, 6 foot tall, scar on his right temple.
Maybe the Seattle crew has resources. They could help us get some sort of lead.
Little revenge storyline.
Slowly. When we kill him slowly.
I saw from the trailer that Joel and Ellie go back to the commune. I'm guessing these people tracked them there at some point. Oh, jeez. 5-year time skip?
Get up.
Okay. Ellie!
Boom, motherfucker.
First of all, okay means stop.
Sorry, I was in the moment. Fucking hard, by the way.
I pulled it.
You pulled it?
Yeah, he pulled it. Otherwise, he would have knocked you out. And I don't want to have to explain that to Joel.
Don't do that again.
She got a tattoo to cover up the arm. The scar would be huge red flag, get her killed, people not understanding.
The main lines are clay, all cracked to shit and full of roots. We're not sure what we're supposed to do, and our foreman is into foremanning.
Oh.
Teach me?
Is this what's her name from Sicario 2?
Before you mess with circuits, you gotta check if the wires are live. So how do you do that?
I lick them.
Voltage tester.
Why is she angry at you?
You're her best friend. Reckon she would have told you.
Nope.
Her being 19 and me being her, what I am.
Well, the springs hold the
The
levers.
thing is, I try. I mean, what did I do?
I don't know.
I can't hold myself responsible for another person's emotional state.
Are you in fucking therapy? Holy shit, you're seeing Gail?
I'm not in therapy. Jesus, go.
It'll be okay.
You're getting good.
A lot of them out there.
Yeah, I noticed.
Taking you off patrols for a bit, putting you on gate watch.
Gate watch? It's standing on a fucking fence.
He's concerned about you.
Unfucking real. It was 2 runners and a clicker who barely had teeth. I handled it. Isn't that the job?
You wandered off on your own, Ellie.
Tommy, I'm an adult. He can't tell me what I can and can't do. And by the way, you know I'm the one we should be least worried about when it comes to infected.
Hey, no. You swore. We don't talk about that.
I got bit on my arm.
Ellie.
I got bit, everybody!
Hey.
I got bit!
Hey,
She's being a bit childish.
you and my brother, same goddamn fucking person.
I have a feeling she is going to get bit in front of people. They're going to freak out, and then she's going to have to reveal that, she's immune. That's going to lead to a lot more questions.
With the manpower that we have, I don't see any of this getting done until summer.
We're running out of space to put these people.
Yeah, I noticed. Maybe your council will stop letting so many of them in.
It's our council. We're supposed to leave them out there?
If our lifeboat is swamped, yeah, we leave them out there. If I could, I'd let them all in. But you gotta look after your own first, or you're no good to anyone.
Uncle Joel,
Hey, buddy,
what are those?
come here. This is where we live.
You were a refugee too.
I understand both points here. Is this the therapist? Oh. Catherine O'Hara, I believe? Just saw her recently in the new Beetlejuice movie. She's a good actress. Weed?
It's winter, Gail.
I never stopped Eugene. It's my first birthday without my husband in 41 years.
Not so much as a hello. I see her around town, gives me a nod like I'm a stranger or some asshole. Even Dina asked me today, what's wrong with her? I mean, everyone can tell. That one treats me like a human being. She talks to me, says hello. Like what?
Oh, like not pretending you have the most boring problem in the world. Oh, a 19-year-old daughter. She's acting toward me like every 19-year-old daughter has ever acted toward their dad, ever. What is this, our 5th session? Are you just gonna keep grouching on like this?
She's supposed to be validating me or something.
Oh, I've done this long enough to know when somebody is leaving something out, and you are definitely leaving something out.
He can't talk about that with anyone.
You shot and killed my husband. You killed Eugene, and I resent you for it. I hate you for it. And yes, I know you had no choice. I know that. I know I should forgive you. Well, I've tried, and I can't. Say the thing you're afraid to say. Promise I will help.
He can't say it.
Did you hurt her? What did you do?
He lied.
I saved her.
Here, let me help. I can do it. That's okay. I got it. There we go. Yep.
We've got reports of strays, so be careful when you get into the town. If you see 1 or 2 runners, that's fine. Clear them out. Anything more, anything worse, you come on back and we send out a squad. Understood? Take things a little more seriously. The others look up to you, too. Okay, Alpine Run, moving out!
Ellie likes her. She likes that guy. It's pretty obvious from that stare. By the way, something definitely is going to go wrong here, and they should be taking this shit more seriously.
We should go back and report it.
Recon, Cat! It's fucking recon!
Wait, guys.
Not listening. Jeez. They ripped apart a bear.
So they've been sheltering in the market.
Hey, can we go back now, please?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
What if there's a family in there? What if there's a toddler?
Hey, come on. Rules.
if you'd rather let the men handle it.
Man, if it were me, I would be luring these things to me with sound, not going into their little hideouts. Make some noise, let it run at me, like break through the glass, and then I just shoot it right in the window. Nice and easy. This is fucking stupid. Excellent silent code.
Nothing's broken.
Oh, shit.
Run at me, fucker. Run at me!
That's weird behavior from a clicker.
You okay?
Yeah. It didn't run at me. It did what we do. Took cover, planned, waited, lured me in.
It was exactly like Ellie says.
Dina was lying. She didn't see anything, but I believe Ellie.
Maybe the smart one was a one-off.
Lately, I've had a feeling.
A feeling.
You guys will be back together in 2 weeks, tops.
Not gonna happen.
They're staring at you.
They're not.
I'm not a threat.
I think they should be terrified of you.
Hey, it's a family event.
I know this actor.
Sorry.
In a church. Yikes.
What did you just say?
Get the hell out of here.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you? I don't need your fucking help.
Right.
Everybody's getting drunk. Too relaxed. Something's gonna happen. Oh shit. Oh, fuck me. Cordyceps. That's the pipe that they broke open, and it's literally growing through the ground. And it's gonna send a message. Is this the fireflies? I think it is. Okay, took some time just to gather my thoughts. That was the first episode of Season 2. Really good. Started off with a 5-year time skip. We got the direct aftermath of the shootout that Joel, did originally to get Ellie out of there, that Fireflies compound. Some other Fireflies showed up, buried all their dead, basically swore revenge against Joel. We see them at the very beginning of the episode, and we see them, arriving on the outskirts of the commune at the very end of the episode. Got introduced to a couple new characters. Catherine O'Hara plays a psychotherapist that's been giving Joel therapy. Pretty odd, but they kind of hit the nail on the head that Joel is hiding something, and it's, something he can never ever talk about. The fact that Ellie is immune and, all that he did to get her out of the Fireflies compound, he can't talk about any of that. It immediately put Ellie's life in danger, and he's never ever going to do that. Even though it's interesting that Joel is, going to therapy sessions, ultimately he can't talk about that one thing that he needs to talk about, so it's like he's just spinning his wheels. It's kind of a fruitless endeavor. I don't know the actress's name, but she was fantastic in Sicario 2. Not overall a very good movie, but she did a really good job in that film. She plays a new character in Season 2. She plays Dina, who's like Ellie's best friend and also slash love interest. So she's a bit like Ellie, a bit reckless, doesn't like obeying orders, kind of like Ellie. They're at this weird stage in their lives where they're, I guess they're both 19. I know Ellie's 19. I'm guessing she's around that age too. Where, they're just entering young adulthood and they want like independence, but at the same time, we're living in a post-apocalyptic world. They should be, following the rules. They're there to protect people. And yeah, they do kind of reckless things like, disobey orders, go in alone, that type of thing to hunt down clickers. It looks like we got a little bit of clicker evolution. Ellie made note of it after she killed it and, sat before the council kind of giving her report on what happened. The thing stealthed around, took cover, and then ambushed. Like a human would do, like that level of intelligence. And yeah, anyone else would be dead because Ellie got bit right then and there. She has to hide anytime she gets a wound or anything like that because they would freak out, probably even just, react by shooting her right then and there. She would have to explain, no, I'm immune, see this scar, that type of thing. They might not believe her. She could easily get shot in that type of scenario. And another thing that happened is they're, trying to ramp up their reconstruction effort to build more houses because they're taking in all these refugees from all these other places. It's kind of taxing all their resources, like Joel was talking about in the beginning of the episode. If your lifeboat is taking on water, you can't take in more people. Fix that issue first before you, try to help others. And we saw how the pipe that had like roots and stuff in it from the beginning of the episode also had cordyceps like crawling around in it too. Even just the humans, briefly walking by that thing as it was exposed to the environment, set off its little tendrils or whatever. And we've seen from season 1 that, that one signal can pull in, a massive wave of them, like an entire army of these things can just, like pop out of the ground or just come storming over the plane, whatever. But yeah, the first episode back was really solid. Got introduced to some new cool characters. Very interesting, very good. It's definitely setting up a major attack soon. We got the Fireflies, on the outskirts of town. They're going to be up to no good. They're going to try and kill Joel. A potential, entire army wave of clickers from just that cordyceps, transmission thing. So yeah, at some point this place is going to get attacked for sure. It's just a question of when and, how bad it is. Really good start back. Definitely enjoyed it. And honestly, just look forward to the next episode. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got. So as always, thanks for watching and peace.